Hey guys, Vic here, back with another video. Today we are looking at a brand new website that I'm a big fan of, and my mate is one of the people that works there. So you know, I thought I'd do a video for them and give them a big shout. I did actually buy the juice that I'm going to talk about in this video. What is it? What are we talking about? We're talking about justadnick.co.uk, a brand new UK website where you can buy concentrates and one-shot based juices. So the way it works is you can mix it yourself. You can buy concentrates. They've got really good brands on there. They've got DB liquids. I think it's the only place in the UK you can get DB liquids. They've got some amazing flavours, you know. Check them out. Grumpy Juice. It looked like Grumpy Juice was going to close or stop, but now they are doing their juice on Just Add Nick. We've got the brilliant Vaping King as well. Their concentrates are on there. So you can buy the concentrates and mix your own juice. Really, really cool. And that's what we're going to do in this video today. But they also have a system where you can do it all. It's all just ready to go, and all you do is just add Nick. Get it right? So that's the basics of the website, justadnick.co.uk. We're going to go down to the table and I'm going to mix one of my juices. So I've already mixed my Monkey Jizz from Vaping King. That's like a banana custard, which is really good. Grumpy Juice, I've got coconut custard from them. I thought I'd give it a try. I've never tried that one. I'm a big fan of the normal Grumpy custard, so what to give that a whirl. But I actually got this. This is a juice I've tried from my good buddy Craig from the Ideal Home Show. It's Gluttony from DB Liquids. I really wanted my own batch of this, so bought the concentrate. Let's go mix it right now. Alright guys, here we are down low. I've put the recipe on the bottom corner of your screen. As you can see, we have added our 44 grams of vegetable glycerine. We now have our bottle of flavouring, and we're going to chuck that in as well. 10 ml of that, 20% mix, which obviously means we're going for a 50 ml batch. We're then going to stick our nicotine in, like so, and we are then going to put our PG in as well, like that. Then all we need to do is screw our bottle cap nice and tight, turn off the old scales, and stick a label on. Now, I do recommend sticking a label on. I buy the packs of labels that are designed for printing, the pre-templated, pre-cut out stickers, and I just don't print them, I just write on them. But works a charm. Obviously, give it a good shake. I would recommend giving it a few days as well to steep. Keep shaking it as well. But that is it. That is how you turn that 10 ml concentrate into a 50 ml of juice. Following the recipe on the screen. There we go. Oh, obviously it depends on your VG-PG ratio. I wanted 70 VG and I wanted 3 mg, but all that is dependent on what you want. So that's it. That's as easy as that to turn your one shot into 50 ml of juice. Let's go back up top. Okay guys, that was how I've been mixing it up. So I got mine in 10 ml bottles, and it's on this one in particular it's 20% recommended ratio, so that gives you 50 ml of juice. And as you can see, I've got my Monkey Jizz in here, and I got it in this bottle as well. Got these bottles off eBay. I'll put a link in the description to where I got them. They're pretty good, pretty handy unicorn bottles, like 100 ml bottles. Just drip it straight in. Really cool, really handy to have. Yeah, and no matter how you do this, and I don't mind how you do it, I do strongly recommend labelling your mixed up juice. As you can see, I've got Monkey Jizz 3 mg, so you know what Nick strength you got, 70 VG, and the date. Put the date on so you don't end up vaping out of date juice, you know, because it's got like a shelf life of a couple of years or something like that, and I've actually had to start throwing juice away. So label it, just label it, it makes sense, you know it does. Obviously, once you've mixed it all together, give it a really good shake. But other than that, it is ready to go. Steeping times vary, steeping opinions vary. Not going to get into all that, but I'm going to give mine a week. I'm going to keep shaking it every day and give it a week and vape it next week, you know. So there we go. So that was my monkey cheese, and that's how I mixed it down there. Now, I didn't do it in the most efficient way ever or anything like that. I like to mix by weight, but I also sort of use syringes and check the measurements as well, just sort of like belts and braces, you know roughly what I'm putting in, and I know what the weight's supposed to come out at. So that's just how I do it. Just chuck it in an empty bottle, piece of cake. If we take self-mix kits, if we go to the concentrates and we go to grumpy juice, this is concentrates, grumpy juice. I'm on the juststagnant.co.uk site now. Grumpy custard, you can get 10ml for $3.99. So $3.99 for 50 mils of juice. Good times, right? You can even go up to 30ml, which would mix you 150ml of juice. 150ml of juice for a tenner, if you're doing it that way. If you're using the self-mix kits, and you go to, let's go to Grumpy again. You can specify your flavour, your nick strength, 70-30 like I like it, and you can get $12.99 for 100ml. $12.99 for 100ml, awesome, really good. And that's with your nick, with your VG, PG all sorted out, and you just chuck your nick in. Really cool website. I think it's really good, and I know that they've got more coming as well. They've got some Capella stuff on there. They've got Strawberry Fields, they've got Vape Swag, got DB Liquids, Vaping King. And they've got Ice Cream Man as well. I think this is the only place you can get Ice Cream Man online as well. So amazing website. I think it's really cool. I'm biased because my good friend works there, but I think it's a great idea, and it totally circumnavigates the TPD, because obviously TPD is concerned about 10ml bottles, your nick and all that in a 10ml bottle. So if you want to buy juice post TPD, you're looking at having to faff around with little 10ml bottles all the time, losing them, throwing them away, throwing them at a dog, things like that, things that shouldn't really do. But this site, bang, 100 mils. Get yourself 100 mils. Get yourself 100 mils. Get yourself 50 mil. Mix it up like I did. Takes 2 minutes. Piece of cake. And I should say as well, and I'll tell you this right now, the website I used, the picture that I've had up, is for steam-engine.org. Again, link in the description, .org, and they have a recipe calculator on their site, and it tells you exactly how much to put in of all the stuff, weight and mils, depending on how you want to mix it. So piece of cake. Justadnick.co.uk, really cool website. Check it out if you want some of this really, really good juice. All good stuff on there, because the people that do this site only put on juice that they genuinely love. So all the juice is good on there, so don't even have to tell you which ones to get. A bit of a funky video, a bit random, but I did say I wanted to do some mixing stuff, so this is sort of like mixing part 1. So getting our foot in the door, I do recommend, if you want to start mixing, do some concentrates first. Don't start mixing your own concoction straight away. This is a really good place to start. I've been Vic, and I'll see you again soon.